Insolent Harry. William was disappointed in his father's king. Harry walked haughtily past a grovelling Charles at the ground. William couldn't believe his dad had done such a stupid thing. "Alright, everybody, here on Royal Family News Update, we have the latest information about the royal family, including the infamously hypocritical couple, Harry and Meghan Markle." Staff at the palace have begun preparations for Prince Harry and Meghan to attend King Charles' coronation. According to the Sun sources in the palace, it is widely expected that King Charles will invite the Duke and Duchess of Sussex to his coronation. The royal family is still reeling from the shocking revelations in the Netflix series and Harry's memoir, and there was worry that their presence would cast a shadow over the high-profile wedding and cast doubt on its veracity. Nonetheless, the coronation is moving forward with preparations made assuming Harry and Meghan will be present. According to a report from the Mail on Sunday from last week, the King asked the Archbishop of Canterbury to broker a deal to ensure that the Sussexes would be present at his coronation. It is currently unknown if Harry and Meghan will fly back to the UK to attend the event after establishing their new life after stepping down from royal responsibilities in 2020, despite the King's apparent gesture of reconciliation. As the month progresses, invitations to King Charles' coronation will be sent out to notable citizens and foreign leaders. There is little doubt that Meghan and Harry will attend the high-profile ceremony in May, despite the fact that the number of invited guests is significantly lower, around 2,000, than the 8,000 who attended Queen Elizabeth II's coronation in 1953. As reported by The Sun, a palace representative involved in coronation preparation said, "There is no doubt that they will be invited, and it is expected that they will attend." Following last week's report in the Mail on Sunday that the King had asked Archbishop of Canterbury Justin Welby to mediate peace between his feuding sons, all signs point to Harry and Meghan making an appearance. It has been said that King George VI was hoping that the lack of Harry and Meghan at his coronation would generate more interest than their presence. Reportedly, he is open to accommodating their needs in order to entice them to visit. According to reports, the Prince of Wales is concerned that his brother will use the event to pull off a stunt that will steal the show. A formal promise that Harry would be able to keep his titles or a prominent seat in the Abbey may be offered to persuade him to leave, say sources. If William's brother doesn't get the attention he deserves during his visit, he'll be worried. The Prince of Wales and King Charles, according to a source, have never been closer, despite disagreements over whether or not the Duke and Duchess of Sussex should be invited to the coronation. A friend says Prince William would respect his father's decision to have Harry attend the May 6 ceremony, but would rather that Harry not be present. The Prince of Wales would prefer Harry not be there after what he has said and done, a friend of his told the Daily Beast, adding that ties between the brothers are non-existent at this point. Harry has made several allegations against other members of the royal family, most notably William, whom he claims assaulted him physically, as the Sussexes prepare to step down from their royal responsibilities. Furthermore, Harry has claimed that his father lacked empathy and that the Queen consort, Camilla, acted villainously. The friend was asked if Harry's plans to attend the coronation were being thwarted by the Prince of Wales, and he replied, "No, William is a person of strong will, with a laser-like focus and an uninhibited willingness to share his thoughts. Without a doubt, he acknowledges authority and will follow his father's orders. They have grown closer to one another." According to one reliable source, the crux of the problem is whether or not they will show up to the coronation and, if so, under what conditions. Communication with Harry is proving extremely difficult because of the family tensions and because he seems to have been told to play it long until the very end. Harry's entourage made it abundantly clear that he could not attend the coronation in exchange for the loss of his titles and act in a dignified manner. Even though he might decide to in the future, the prospect of being forced to relinquish his titles is unsettling to him. His situation is very different from Andrew's, but he still feels like they're being lumped together as the two troublesome princes by the media and the public. Harry and Meghan have been invited, but it is not clear what role, if any, they will play during the three-day festivities. There's always the possibility that they'll just go about their normal lives in California without any fanfare or celebration. The last time we saw them, they were partying it up with their Hollywood pals at Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Ross's vow renewal. Harry and Meghan were heard cheering and yelling after Kris Jenner officiated their vow renewal. Harry's candid autobiography Spare came out in January, and since December, when he attended an award ceremony, she had not been seen with him. On May 6 at Westminster Abbey, King Charles will be formally crowned, and His Majesty will wear a ceremonial military dress instead of the usual royal attire. To bring the ceremony into the modern era, the king made this decision. Following his coronation, the new king will lead a parade past the thousands of onlookers who have lined the streets all the way to Buckingham Palace, where he and other members of his family, including, perhaps, Harry and Meghan, will stand on the balcony and wave to the crowds. There will be worldwide broadcasts of an evening performance and street parties the following day. Since Monday is a bank holiday, millions of people will be able to relax and not worry about getting to work. Royalists are devastated by the decision made by King Charles. As a result, nobody is surprised by the monarchy's decline any longer. The monarchy will end during Charles' reign because he lacks the necessary intestinal fortitude. This event can no longer be delayed. This once ironclad establishment is now barely more than a cardboard box. The nation-state and the household are not the same. Charles needs to be aware of just how vulnerable his position is. Perhaps a trusted advisor who can keep politics and family life separate should compile the guest list. A reliable source said, "The throne must always be protected first." While I have no doubt that he would like his son to be a part of the royal court, if this is indeed the case, I fear that he has failed this test as king. In light of the fact that you are now under the crown service and not your own, you had better cut ties with that traitor. It has nothing to do with you as an individual and everything to do with your own good. Why exactly will he be there? Since neither he nor his wife is actively engaged in royal duties, their presence serves no useful purpose. Somebody else chimed in. I once supported the monarchy in Australia, but now I am afraid I can't. There is no way I can back a king who puts his own family's needs ahead of those of his own country. Harry and his spouse have brought shame on his family and the British people with their actions. My sincere wish is that the British people, in defiance of their customary politeness, loudly boo the notorious duo all the way back to Heathrow. What will happen if those who use the royal family to make money, like Harry and Meghan, manage to snag an invitation to Charles' coronation? Comment down below and tell us what you think. We really hope this video was informative for you. If you enjoy the content, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with your friends. Please enjoy the next video in this newsletter series and thank you for watching. Goodbye.